back. There's some brief technical difficulties. We all know that because we get edited. We just cut it out.
Right.
But it feels like you were really like looking into a different dimension. Like this really feels like, because like this, it's like a 3-dimensional object, a face on 2 dimensions, right?
Right.
This feels like a 5-dimensional object in 2 dimensions. You know, like the checkered thing. You got the face in the back. You got like the hand, the face, and then this. It like looks very it's an eye, but it reminds me of very like religious, symbolic. You know, like you have the Hindu, Christian, you know, the letters, the infinity in there, you know, the layers and all the colors and stuff. Yeah, man, I really, really love this piece.
And the crazy part is that the most spiritual pieces that I'll be having, I've actually meditated before doing them.
Wow.
And like, I have like a good, maybe like, depending on how deep I want to go into meditation or how deep I actually want to do something, is how long I would meditate. So like, if that one maybe took like an hour and 30-minute meditation.
Okay, wow. Just meditating. So
it's the energy coming, it's the creative thought. It's that then bringing the energy back here, but also constructing it a certain way so beings can understand it.
Whoa.
So it's like, it's not that I'm not worried about what people can see through the perception.
Right.
I'm worried about what the soul can see through the perception. Because not just that your consciousness is controlled, you also have that tingling feeling when you look at something.
Right.
That's the soul trying to speak to you like, yo, buddy, I like that. Or no, I don't like that at all. So it's like, speaking to that type of entity is what I look forward to, because at the end of the day, I want to look forward to something that's going to remember it.
Right.
I want to look something that's going to, in the next lifetime, just in case if like we bump into each other, you be like, didn't you create something I like? No, fam, how you been? Like stuff like that. So it's like, it's never just for right now. Like I always make art that is for the future.
Yeah.
So when you look at it now, you could be like, I don't like it now. Then something happens in your life, and you're like, that's fire to me. If you notice, the pieces are actually in energy order.
Energy order? Explain that to us a little bit, please.
So the most positive energy or the most structured energy is actually at the top.
Okay.
In each photo, they're all structured, powered energy.
Okay.
The middle is actually chaos.
Okay.
It's a mix between both energies put together.
Whoa.
And then the actual bottom is raw negativity.
Whoa. Why did you choose that order, that sequence?
Because of the order that I have been learned with spirituality.
Okay.
Now, the order with spirituality, there is always, they say that there's 2, but there's always an energy.
Yeah.
So I always count the energy as a 3rd.
Okay.
Now, mind you, there's always the positive and the negative.
Right.
It's a complete battery.
Right. And then you got.
But now everyone's have their own energy, which is called thought.
Okay.
So that thought gives to chaos, because chaos and thought doesn't have an actual energy attached to it.
Whoa.
It doesn't have a good side to it or a bad side.
It just is.
It just is.
That's crazy, dude. Yo.
So it's like when I make some of my arts, like the middle piece is actually a fallen angel.
This one right here? Let's talk about that.
Now, the actual name of that piece is called Adonis.
Okay.
Adonis is actually the actual ruler of Hades before Hades was the ruler.
So not Drake's kid. Different Adonis. Got you.
Like I tell people all the time, like there is the universe, there is the energy behind the universe, and then there's the thought behind the universe.
Wow.
You could be looking at something and have a metaphor for it.
Right.
And you would think someone else can completely think about it as something different.
Completely different.
Like that's the reason why I actually named myself Atlas the Creator.
Right.
Because Atlas was my favorite titan.
Okay, of
now,
course.
mind you, I've said this from the gate. There is no possible way for any being to hold up another being that is bigger than the being itself.
Of course.
So mind you, I was like, he had to hold up that much knowledge.
Right.
Because the world and wisdom and knowledge is all the same thing. So I was like, Atlas must have had the same exact knowledge that equivalent to the world.
To the world.
So I was like, you know what? I'm about to make my name Atlas the Creator.
Atlas the Creator, man. And creating worlds, holding up worlds, man.
Actually, to show you that I'm actually creating something that speaks out to them.
Right.
And I'm going to show you after I speak about some more